In today's video, we're talking about 3 pieces of advice for females in wildland fire. I know I've given you guys a few videos on advice from experienced or seasoned wildland firefighters, but today I'm bringing you my 3 pieces of advice for females. We're going to start with number 3 and go down to number 1. So my number 3 is kind of obvious: be in great shape. Now, I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not in great shape, I can't do wildland fire. No, that's not the case. You will get there for sure. I'm just saying that you are going to be expected to do what the guys can do. Maybe not like completely, but at least you want to close that gap as much as possible. So I had to work really hard. The guys on my crew, they were in great shape. They were built to carry the weight. They were built just to be strong already, and I really had to kind of work my way up to that. I would work out before I would even go into work. So I'd work out, I would shower, get ready, go into work, and then I'd work out with them as a crew. And that's just what I did to make sure that I was ready to go. Number 2 is, if you don't know something, ask. Everyone starts at 0. Everyone starts at the bottom at some point. It's better to learn down here than continue to go on through your career and get to this level and you don't know something because you never asked. I did ask questions, but there was a lot that I didn't, because I was like, I don't want to be the dumb one. I don't want to be the weakest link, but it is what it is. Like, you will be weak at first, but then once you learn and you gain your experience and your knowledge, you become strong. So that's my number 2. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And my number 1 is to be yourself. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but I don't want you to feel like you have to be one of the guys. I know there's a lot of girls who kind of fell into this trap because you're probably going to be the only female on your crew, and if you're not, make sure you're kind to the other female. You guys are kind of fighting the same battle, so if you can just team up and be a force together, like, that's awesome. And even if they're on a different crews, just be kind to the other females, make friends. You guys are all a part of a team. If you are the only female, I don't want you to feel like you have to be one of the guys to fit in. You can still be yourself. You can still kind of be girly. I don't want you to be like a princess and be like, oh, everything has to be done for me, because that's not the answer either. There's a balance. I want you to feel like, hey, you don't have to do all this stuff just to feel like the guys are going to invite you to go do something after work or hang out or, whatever. So I know there was times where I kind of felt bad because the 3 guys on my crew would go out and, do stuff after work and I wouldn't get invited, but I also had a boyfriend that I wanted to get home to, and they knew that. So, and I was like, man, I'm hanging out with these fools all day long. I don't want to go do nothing with them after work. So it just depends on your personality, the situation in life that you're in, because maybe you want to just go home and hang out with your family if you have a family. Maybe you want to go party with the guys after work. Whatever you want to do, but I just want you to be yourself. I know girls who are just like, oh, to fit in I have to like fart and burp and not shower and, to be part of the crew. And there's other ways to build rapport with them and fit and be a crew together. So I hope that makes sense. So anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.